Hello everybody, my name is nastymold, and in this video we're going to do all of today's daily stuff. We're going to do our daily quests, find the season candles, get information on the shard event, and also find the treasure cakes for today. First up though, we're going to get our seasonal candles. We have 4 of these bundles to find. Our first one is in the social space of the hidden forest, and the remainder can be found just below. So we're going to head down through this cloud tunnel here, zoom zoom zoom, and I will meet you guys at the bottom just before that first gate. Okay, we can see our second seasonal candle bundle right here in front of this lantern. There we go. The next one is just beyond the gate here, so I'm just going to make my way through this little crevice in the middle. However, you can just open the gate if you find that easier, which some might. Oop, okay, it opened anyways. And then we have our next one. Whoa, that opened too. Our next one in front of this second gate here. And our final season candle bundle in front of this third gate right here. So each of these bundles will give us 25% of the wax needed to forge a season candle. So when we find all 4, we should be able to forge 1 seasonal candle. So with all 4 of those found and 1 seasonal candle obtained, let's go and get started on today's daily quests. To melt 10 darkness, it kind of goes without saying, but all we have to do is burn 10 little pieces of darkness. And of course, while you're doing this one, be careful. Today's rainbow candles are super easy to find, they're very hard to miss. All we have to do is go down the cloud tunnel a little bit, and here they are. Of course, you don't actually have to light them, but I mean, you might as well. Get that candle cake. Yum, yum, yum. We can find the ancestors' table of belonging in the elevated clearing. This is the exact same table where that wax event happens, where Grandma will serve us dinner. Today's spirit to relive is the hair tousle teen, and it's kind of confusing to get there for some people, so I'm just going to show you from the start. We are in the forest brook. We are now heading to the elevated clearing. This is the area where you can find Grandma. From here, we're just going to keep going straight past the tree where you can find Grandma. And head a little bit towards the left. We'll find another hollowed out tree. Once we're at this tree here, we are going to have to get another person who has the stomp emote. We both need the stomp emote. And we will stomp on either side of the stone and it will fall through. And then we can find ourselves in the underground forest. So yeah, finding this area can be a bit complicated. There is another way to get through by taking the wind paths, but that's a bit more complicated. Here is the hair tousle teen, and you can get up here a little bit faster by calling these butterflies. There are some jars you can open up. I just fly up usually though. Flap, flap, flap. We're just going to follow their memories through this giant underground area. And you may need someone's help for the next part as well. So they go to this big stone in the middle of the room here. We're going to fly to the top. Chances are you will need to recharge your light at some point, but there's lots of little glowing mushrooms and jellyfish and things all over, so it's pretty easy to recharge your stuff here. There we go. And now the next checkpoint is in the middle here, and it's inside this room, which is a little bit tricky. So we have to activate a switch, which is on this big slab here underneath all of these darkness plants. We gotta burn that, activate the switch, and then the switch only stays activated as long as you are still lighting it. So ideally you would have another person here to help you, either go in or hold the door open for longer. Sometimes you can get to lag a bit and just go through, but I did not manage to do that, so hello, I have a friend here who is now lighting it for me and I can go through. So we have a checkpoint right there, and then we have a checkpoint over here. And the next one is through our second door. This one stays lit a lot longer, so if you're by yourself in this room, you can get out very easy. So tricky. This whole spirit. Hello? Oh, there we go. Now we go through for a checkpoint right here, and then the final one should be somewhere in that big rock with the birds flying all around it. All the way up there. There is a normal way to go through, which is to go through the lowest open hole, and then you call and butterflies should carry you up. But I usually just fly all the way up. Let me find that jellyfish right there. We're gonna recharge and then we're gonna fly up. Okay, charge a little bit. We are then gonna fly to the entrance above, but if that's way too high for you, you can always go to the one lower and then call for the butterflies to carry you up. So we're going all the way up. Wait a sec, actually hang on, whoop. Muscle memory took over, they're right here. I usually just go to the very top, oops. Well, that spirit is done.
Today's rotating treasure candles can be found in the Valley of Triumph. Our first one is up here in the social space and the rest are all below. Our second one is just by the ice rink right here. And our third one is in the next area in the Citadel. Just towards the very end of the Citadel. And our fourth and final one is at the very end of the race in the Colosseum. We can find it on the right hand side of the Colosseum today. And that is all 4 treasure candles. Today's shard event takes place in the Daylight Prairie. We can find it in the Prairie Village, and it is a black shard, so that means we'll get regular candles for completing it. So we're going to head over here, and this area is the village. So as far as I'm aware, there are 2 places it can potentially land. One being over by this spirit here, the Wave Spirit, on this far middle island. The second location is all the way up in front of the Prairie Temple, so all the way up here. The shard times should be on the screen now. This is in PDT or PST time. If you want to convert it into your own time zone and you're struggling, I do have a link in the description so you can convert it into your own, and I have the times listed there as well. So yes, just a black shard towards regular candles should be relatively easy because it's in Prairie. Good luck with today's shard event. And that is it for today's Daily Changes in Sky. Thank you guys so much as always for watching. Hope you found this helpful. Hope you enjoyed. And I will of course see you in the next video. Bye bye!